Here we are on the start of the next race, the Thames Cup.
Here it is again.
Yeah, thank you, Adrian. It's a heat of the Thames Challenge Cup. That is a heat for Club 8s. Lots of 8s races here. Of course, the Grand, and then you have the ladies for the sort of internationals and really top club and university 8s. This for Club 8s, and Auriol Kensington row on the Tideway, and well, interesting steering right off the island at the start of that race. They're against the men in orange from the Lee Rowing Club from the east end of London.
Yeah, the two clubs couldn't be further apart in the geography terms in London. And the Lee really quite neat and tidy, and got some good boat speed off the start.
Yeah, this is a big deal for Auriol Kensington. Some of these guys have rowed here before, but one of them, the three-man, whose name is Jordan Alphonse Dubois, it's his first time at Henley. He took the sport up at the age of 30. That's him with the sunglasses on in the 3 seat. You can see his blade on this side, just 1, 2, 3 back from the sharp end, the bow seat. This is really a crew where a lot of them, it's their first time competing, and it's such a big deal to actually get into the event and row here at Henley, Adrian.
Yeah, there's so many crews that have to qualify on the Friday before this regatta, and in order to get here is a massive achievement. And then to compete at the event, for so many people as well, the first time coming, the grandness of the event, it's quite awe-inspiring.
So Lee Rowing Club, now we pick the race up, I think, live, and they have increased their lead over Auriol Kensington. Lee Rowing Club in orange, you can see the crew on the right of your screen, on the Berkshire station if you know Henley, and on the left, the Buckinghamshire station, the men, first time as many of them from Auriol Kensington Rowing Club.
Yeah, and the Lee here making good shrift of Auriol Kensington in this race, and it looked quite neat and tidy. Yeah, I mean, Auriol Kensington, you can kind of see a bit of lack of experience, but you can also tell they've put a lot of effort into this because they're getting quite tired now.
So a lot of these guys from Lee, it's their part of the development scheme, experience in the Cox's seat. Richard Hill, you can see him crouched down there, rode in the semi-final of the Brit, which is the club Cox Fours events, and in 2015. Emilio Hernandez in the stroke seat. This is Henley number 12. Would you believe that, man? He says he's probably going to call it a day after this. I don't believe a word he's written in the crew bio, Adrian.
Yeah, especially if you win a race like today, you'd want to keep coming back for more of that.
That's it. I mean, you know, it's like Redgrave. If you ever see me near a boat again, shoot me. I mean, we'll probably be shooting Emilio Hernandez next year. Big 6-man, Anthony Brewer. It's his 6th consecutive Henley for the league. Competed in the World Rowing Coastal Championship 5 times. 6-man. Look at the Cox, then go stroke 7, and that's the 6-man. So we're just talking there about Tony Brewer in that 6th seat, and they're really having a nice time of it as they go past the Upper Thames Club, past Remnant, probably what, about 2.5, 3 minutes from there.
Yeah, still a bit of time to go, but kind of think hopefully because of the margin they have, they can relax a bit, maybe enjoy the rowing, maybe enjoy the crowd coming through Stewards. I think the one thing you can't really tell when you watch this is that it looks like it's really nice and flat and calm, but actually the water's always quite lively. And you look at the boats, they twist them, even the 8s, they're very hard to balance with all the wash.
Yeah, I saw the Italian 4, the great Italian 4 that won the Europeans, beat the British, and they were really talking, and the hand gestures after they came out for their lunchtime outing was about wavy and wash, and they were adjusting the riggers, and it wasn't quite right here, and you know, they weren't happy bunnies.
No, and people, it can be really unsettling. You think they want to come to this amazing regatta, and it's all boomed, and it should be nice and flat, but actually it's really tricky conditions, and as the week progresses it gets worse because more and more of the gym palaces come out, and actually it's not, you never really get a great row.
I tell you what, that's really smart that Lee have got that orange top, and they've all got orange caps apart from the one man, the stroke, Emilio Hernandez, and that's the way you can tell him apart. But to me, Lee is a club on the up in a lot of different, they've got a great women's program, they've got a great junior program, we've seen this men's development. I mean, in terms of, you know, icons of club rowing, they're not one of the top clubs. They don't get money from British Rowing or anything like that, but they run a pretty decent setup there.
Yeah, and it's good because they kind of disappeared for a bit. They were really good in the 80s and 90s, and there's some often winning the Y-folds and things like that, and they disappeared for a while, and it's really nice to see a club like this resurging and being competitive in club rowing.
Yeah, and I think Jerry Michaels, whose dad Bob Michaels, of course a great league coach, he's I think coaching, it's Montclair if memory serves, and, and they're going to race in what, the Princess Elizabeth, or
about 5:45 this afternoon.
later on this afternoon. So you know, former league rowers are here, as coaches. And Lee, well, if you know rowing, then what you can see is Lee Rowing Club just taking it easy, a little bit more time to breathe the boat at the back turn, just loosen off, and that boat flows on, and they're going to enjoy this, while Auriol Kensington in the yellow boat on the left of your screen are battling. It's not the prettiest rowing, to be quite honest, but they are really putting their heart and soul into it.
Yeah, they're not giving up. And you kind of, in a situation like Lee, it's not often you get to try and enjoy and listen to the crowd as you row past. So hopefully they're managing to make the most of that.
Yeah, nice setup in the core. You can see from the 5-man, James Kirkbride, it's his first competitive season rowing, having just sort of learned. No, that's in the AK, right? I do apologise. That's Hugh Berry. It's his third Henley, and I just look at his core. He's really well set up in the 5 seat as they cross the finish line there.
Strong-looking guy.
Nice, impressive sweep. Congratulations to Hugh Berry and your crew from the Lee Rowing Club as we wait for the bows of Auriol Kensington to cross the line.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal, isn't it? Win or lose, somebody rows tomorrow, somebody goes home.